Hello everyone, welcome back to my Unreal Engine third person shooter series. So in this episode I am going to show you how to implement the camera movements, like how to set up camera inputs and a basic camera for the player character, and how to add a simple animation blueprint. Okay, let's get started. Right, so today I'm going to work on setting up the character. Actually, this is just a skeletal mesh that I have placed on the world. It's not a character, so I'll delete that and I'll go to my soldier folder. I'll put these things in the text and matte. I'll move these textures and materials into this folder. Right, now first thing, to create a character, right click, blueprint class, select character. So yeah, basically these are the common blueprint types that you can see in Unreal. So you can see a quick description, a brief description about each type here. So since I'm going to create a character, character is something that can move around and do some stuff in the game world. So I'm going to select character and I'll name this one ch sol soldier. Right, so this is the capsule that defines the bounds of the character, and here we have a skeletal mesh component. So for this one I'll drag and drop this soldier and it looks like this, but this blue arrow represents the forward direction of the character, and this character, but it is facing this direction. So let's rotate it like this, so the characters forward and the forward of the mesh matches. So I'll move it down. Let's go to another view. Let's move down this character so it fits with the capsule like this. It's a little too lower. Okay, this is better. Right, now I'll go to perspective again. Let's see it from the top view. I think this rotation is a little off. Let's disable snapping for a moment. Alright, right, this is better. But wait a minute, I think I have made some mistake somewhere, because by default when I set no, that's alright. No, when I import this one it should be either like this, or with the -90 it should be perfectly matched with the forward of the character. Maybe this happens because I got this character imported using this animation. So instead of doing that, I should have imported it with the T-pose. So maybe let's re-import. So this SWOT is the current the newly downloaded T-pose. This is the previous one. I'll delete this one and also the one in the output and convert this using Blender. Wait, right, it's converted, and let's re-import this one. Right, it did rotate now, and yeah, as I said, now it matches with the forward of the character with -90. And what happened to this one? That's also seems all right. Okay, now the first thing we have to do is let's create a animation blueprint for this character. Before that, let me place this in the world and let's see how it looks. If I play the game, it looks like this in the T-pose. Okay, let's create anim blueprint. I'll name this one BPA soldier. Okay, so I can just plug this one here for the anim graph and see a preview. Now no, and then we have to use that animation blueprint here. Select the mesh in the character and select animation mode, use animation blueprint and select BPA soldier and compile. Now this is how it looks in the game world. Okay, right, now in order to player possess this character, so use this one as the player character, we can do this. Select this character and under pawn setting, here select this auto possess player to player 0. So if you do that and play the game, it looks like this. Now you are in control of this character, but you see the inside of the character. That's because you don't have a camera component added to this character. So let's add the camera component. So before that, this would be the parent class of my player class and also the enemy NPC classes. By class, actually I mean blueprints. So therefore I won't add a camera component here. I'll create a child blueprint from this one. So I'll name it ch player and I'll open that. Here let's add a spring arm like this and I'll attach this. I'll make it a child of mesh and attach it to the neck. Let's remove these offsets. and it should be from the back side of the character, like this. Wait, let's enable a snap in here. Okay, and what are these things? Right, and yeah, we have some angle, so I'll rotate it like this, 70. Okay, now to the end of this spring arm I'll add a camera like this. Okay, now I'll remove this poses for this character and I'll go to world settings. I don't have a game mode, so I'll create a game mode. Let's create a new folder called VP and create a game mode blueprint like this. I'll call this one Gmod should like me. Right, we don't have to do anything here. Actually, we can do the changes here. I select Gmod should like me, and for the default pawn class I'll use this ch player, and that's enough for now. So let's play the game. Alright, my camera is rotated. Let's see. Yeah, the camera is rotated, so I can fix it by removing this rotation. It should be alright now. No, still not. What's wrong? Let's pause the animations for a moment and select the spring arm, and let's, can I rotate them? No. Let's rotate the camera then. Okay, minus 90. Compile and check. Alright, but still it feels like something is off. Okay, let's do this. Let me remove this everything and let's detach from the neck and remove all the rotations of this spring arm. And at a 90-degree, not in that way, here, and move it up. Sit correct. Right, now it is correct. So still we can't move the camera. So to do that we need to access, let's see what are the inputs we have. Input axis mappings. Right, so here under axis mappings I'll add a new axis and I'll name it turn. I'll assign mouse X and also another one look up, and for that mouse Y, and save. Now go back to CH player and I'll add a new event graph. I'll call it camera, camera space. No, this should be basic input. Right, so turn, get the turn axis and the look up axis, and for the turn I'll add controller yaw input. Yaw means the rotation around Z axis, that means look left and right. So as the axis value I'll put this, and for the look up I'll add controller pitch input. Pitch means the rotation around X axis, that means look up and down like this. And what else I have to do? Let's see. Yeah, I can turn left and right, but I can't look up and down. So that's because we have to set up some stuff here. So first under phone we have to set up this thing, use controller rotation yaw. We need to disable this because otherwise we will never be able to see the face of the character. Wait, what went wrong? Okay, but then I can't move the camera. What else? And yeah, select this spring arm and you have to enable this use phone control rotation. Let's enable it, compile and play. Right, now I can look up and down, also left and right, and for some reason my up and down is reverted. Let's see, I'll make this one minus. So when I move my mouse forward I will look up, and backward I will look down. You can set up it any way you want. Okay, so this is the basic camera setup in Unreal Engine for the characters, and I'll stop this episode at this point, and in the next episode we will look into how to implement movements to the character with animations. And I'll post a source code update soon, So check out my Patreon page. There you can find more stuff in the game development that will be useful to you. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club. Link would be in the description below. And thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.